Just a disclaimer before the video starts, there is no editing software at the minute due to a failure, meaning I'm going to have to try and explain it the best I can without any imagery in the background. Today, people, I'll be talking to you about the 4-4-2 formation, 4-2-3-1 formation, and of course, the 4-3-3. The 4-4-2 formation is very balanced and very possession-based football, including creative midfielders, incredibly fit fullbacks, and of course, you'll have to have them creative wingers. So how this one works, you have 2 centre-backs and 2 full-backs. Now, the full-back's job are obviously to run up and down the field, provide it to the wingers, a little bit like Pervis Estupinian for Brighton, where he provides the ball up there to Kaoru Mitoma, and Mitoma can feed it into the box, and that's how it sort of works, except from the wingers play a little bit further down in more of the midfield role. What this does is it allows the centre-back to play their normal game. They stay back, the full-backs do their job, but it also means the centre-backs might just have to go a little bit wider or close their gaps as well, because obviously full-backs aren't always able to get back as quick as some might think, as they will be pressing high, and it can be a little bit dangerous because when you're playing this formation, you can be caught on a counter-attack, which is why you want to watch it with the full-backs. Maybe what you've got to do tactically is try to make them stay as far back as possible, but at the same time, try and get them to feed it through to the wingers. Try and get the wingers to drop back a little bit so they can go up there and provide the assist. And the 2 strikers as well at top will hopefully have a great understanding of their position. They're not going to press the highest line in the world, although this does allow you to be able to switch around the strikers into maybe one behind and one in front. So one of them presses a higher line, you can drop the striker backwards, and that's how it sort of works. Possession-based football, I'd say, is the most entertaining because if you're playing a 4-4-2 formation, you're allowed to play it across. Maybe the goalkeeper can distribute more to the centre-backs and full-backs, which allows the runs to be made from the strikers. And it can also allow more of a direct passing strategy, which can be risky, but of course can create a lot more. The main problem is you've got 2 centre mids, which means they could become very easily overwhelmed by the opponents. However, this also restricts the amount of passing options. Of course, you can play it from the back, which is what teams like Brighton, my team, do a lot. However, it's kind of very, very risky playing this formation. If you know how to play football, though, I think that is definitely one for you. Playing the 4-2-3-1 formation means you get 2 fullbacks, 2 centre-backs again, you've got 2 centre-mids, and of course a centre-forward, right forward, left forward, and a striker. This is perfect for teams who are trying to have really, really good attack, but at the same time keep their solidity at the back, because I think that's a word, solidity. Anyway, so what this allows you to do, press a really high line, and of course it makes you cover pretty much all areas of the field, which makes it harder for teams to attack against you. However, it's still quite nasty if you get caught on a break. However, playing such a wide formation can of course lead to other teams feeling really overwhelmed, really pressured, and giving away the ball, which obviously opens up gaps in the defence where that striker can run in, and then the 3 behind him, they can go up, create options, and it's going to really pressure the opponent. It can be an absolute nightmare to defend against teams with such an attacking outcome. You can only really play this formation if you've got a very, very disciplined team who know how to backtrack, because if the wingers do not backtrack, you are in quite some trouble, because that allows the other teams to quite quickly fill into space, especially if you're against a pacey side like Manchester City or someone with that pace like Arsenal. Bukayo Saka, if he gets through and a winger doesn't backtrack, then you guys might even be screwed, because these defenders are going to have a hard time defending against that. Now, people, it's my personal favourite, the 4-3-3 formation, which is very possession-based football. Now, the only thing is, it's not constant attacking, which I think is fair enough. You've got to have that defence, you've got to have that attack, and it's very, really important that, you don't constantly go upfield, because you will eventually give the ball away, and that mistake could cost you, because teams have very good counter-attacking, which, of course, in this position will hurt a lot if you're not in full focus, because these 4 at the back, if they're not switched on, you'll be caught. And that midfield as well. I mean, you've got 2 more attacking midfielders, and then you've got 1 sitting back a little bit, which also as well can help with the counter-attacking, stop the counter-attacks, because he's going to sit back further in his own half where the other 2 are going to push up. The only thing is that if the full-backs aren't down either, you're basically down to 2 defenders at the back and 1 defensive mid. How are you going to cover that space? I don't know. You better hope for some quick fullbacks. The only thing I'll say about this is if the midfielders are not disciplined, they could very easily drag this formation out of shape, which will cause quite some trouble, because I haven't really seen many formations like a 2-1-3 or a 5-1-4, but I don't know if that's even a thing. They're probably not even equal to 11, but no matter what, if they were to do stupid things like run out into weird positions, how are you going to fix that? How is the attacking manager like Pep going to figure that one out? Well, who knows? You've got to get some experienced players from playing 4-3-3, or you've got to get possession-based players who know how to stay in their positions and know exactly how to get what the manager wants them to do. If they come out of position, you're basically screwed on that one. Guys, I've been struggling for some video ideas recently, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I certainly did. Now, I personally think maybe we should do some more factual videos, maybe, because, I don't know, maybe it will bring more audiences in. I don't know, but we'll figure that one out by looking at the statistics from this video. I finally spit out the word. But no, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you watching, and people, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.